role of the Kumon Early Learner Assistant online module, and congratulations on your role as an EL assistant. In this module, we will cover the following topics: who are early learners and what is early learning instruction, and the role of an early learner assistant and how they support students in the center. To confirm your understanding of the content, a knowledge check activity will be included at the end. Tap on the button to begin. Before we discuss your role specifically, let's confirm that we know who our early learners are. Early learners are students who range in age from 2 to 5 years old, mainly studying reading levels 7A to 2A and math levels 6A to 3A, and often the Level Z pencil skills worksheets. Some have started school and some have not. And they have a range of abilities. Some may not be able to write their name and time on their own. Some may not be able to read and understand the directions. Some may not be able to read numbers or say sounds on their own. Some may not be able to turn the pages on their own. Early learners may also only be able to focus for a very short amount of time, so they may need some support and guidance to learn from the worksheets. The goal of EL instruction is to give the necessary guidance to achieve these two things. The first goal is to have students complete given worksheets with focus. To achieve this goal, you need to have them write their name and time and turn the page. You also need to let them enjoy studying by enhancing their interest on worksheets. The second goal is to have students achieve the goals of the worksheets. To achieve this goal, you will need to help them understand the directions and have them follow them. You also need to show them how to read and write when necessary. Let's look at an example of early learning instruction. Let's watch a video of early learning instruction. As you watch, consider what the student is able to do and what the assistant does.
All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to look through our work to see what we're working on, to get our brains working, okay? So you can put your pencil down for a minute, okay? All right, let's look at what we're working on today. You see anything familiar? Yeah, what do you see?
Strawberries.
Oh, strawberries. And numbers? Do you know those numbers? So good. The next thing we're going to do is write the time. You see that clock over there? I'm going to write the time here in this spot. Could you trace that? It's 6:14. 6:14. Can you trace that too? We always write the time at Kumon, okay? Read the numbers in order while pointing to each one. So I need this. You can put your pencil down for this page. Go like this for me. Go ahead.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That was excellent. And then it says, check the box when you finish reading. Can you check that box? Because you did a lovely job. Flip and... Ah, nice job, Jocelyn. Yes, good. Okay, finish the last side of your math page. Read the numbers in order while pointing to each one. Where do we start? What is that?
10,
Yep.
7, 6, 9.
Beautiful. Good job. Give yourself a check. What do we do with this page? Oh, that's right. Guess what? You finished your first math Kumon, and it's 6:21. So that means we did it in 7 minutes. Can you trace that time? Beautiful job.
The early learner assistant plays a vital role in developing these skills each class day. We will further define the skills in the role of the EL assistant. First, a quick activity. Select all of the instruction you saw in the video. Tap Submit when ready to continue. That's right. In order to support the student to complete the worksheets with focus, the assistant conducted a quick but fun preview with the student, asking her to tell her what she recognized to engage her interest. Looked at the clock, wrote the time for her, asked her to trace the time, and explained, "We always write the time at Kumon." Coached the student on how to turn the pages by reminding her to flip and using hand gestures. Used a warm, patient, and encouraging tone of voice and praised in a number of ways, both verbally and by making circles on the page to let her know she did well. To support the student to achieve the goals of the worksheets, the assistant read the directions aloud to the student on each page, including notes at the bottom. She also made sure to guide the students to complete the worksheets correctly by asking her to use her finger to point. This is just one example of how an early learning assistant can provide instruction to an early learner. In order to achieve the two objectives of early learning instruction, what should you do as an early learning assistant? You can think of the instruction you will give to our early learners as before, during, and after studying. This instruction flow may look slightly different depending on the student's ability, the worksheets they are studying, and the instructor's intention for each student. Let's take a closer look at each step. Tap on each button to learn more about each part of the instruction flow. When students come to the center, they will bring their home assignments back with them. You can ask them about their homework to get a sense of what they remember and to connect their classwork. Before studying the worksheets, you should help them to exchange their completed home assignments for their new ones.
I'll do it after we complete the third semester. So you see the letters, the words.
One of these is for Tuesday. All of those things for Wednesday.
In the example, you can see that the assistant is coaching the student to do some of it on her own. Before the student begins their worksheets, we can get them excited about the work they are about to do through a process called previewing. In Kumon, students are expected to separate their worksheets and preview or look through their day's assignment before they begin to complete the exercises. This helps them to be interested and focused on their worksheets. If EL students can do this on their own, let them. Others will need you to model or to separate the pages for them. Let's take a look at an example of this. Take note of the ways in which the assistant tries to get the student interested.
Do you remember that we did something, we called it preview? So we look through our work first, okay? So can you do that with me now? Let's look through first before we get started. I bet you see lots of... Oh yeah? I bet you've seen lots of these things before. Have you seen these? You've never seen these things before? You've never seen an apple before?
I do, but I eat apples.
Oh, you eat apples. Do you see balloons?
Yeah.
How about teddy bears?
I don't have teddy bears.
But you've seen one before, right? Yeah?
I have two beds. I'm sleeping on the top, and Charles and Daniel are sleeping on the bottom together.
Oh, I see. You have your own, huh? That's good. Okay. Anything here? What do you notice here? What do you see here? What is that? Yeah, that's right. Good. How about...
It's a teacup, a purple teacup.
Yeah. Oh, I know that you know the colors.
Pink, yellow, red, blue, green.
Oh, wow. You read all those words all by yourself. Look at that. Okay.
All students at Kumon are expected to write their name and start time on their paper worksheets. Early learners may need your support to accomplish this. They may forget to do it as they build the habit, or they simply may not have the pencil skills yet. If we force students to write when they are not ready, it may cause them to be frustrated and lose their motivation. Let's watch a quick video of an assistant guiding a student before studying on this point.
So good. The next thing we're we're going to do is write the time. You see that clock over there? I'm going to write the time here in the spot. Could you trace that? It's 6:14. 6:14. Can you trace that too? We always write the time at Kumon, okay?
Instruction before studying is valuable to support student excitement and engagement for their work. Let's go to the next step during studying. We will now move on to your role during studying. To do the worksheets properly, all Kumon students should read the directions. Early learners very often are not able to read. Therefore, we should read the directions to them if they cannot. Even if students can say the directions, we should be reading them to ourselves so that we know what the student is supposed to do. Then we should guide them to complete the worksheets according to those directions. By doing this, we ensure that they will get the most of their time at Kumon and meet the goals of the worksheets. Let's watch an example of this.
Let's follow the directions. Say the words in the box.
Ran.
Rat.
Quack. What's quack?
Rat. There's another word for knock. Now, say the sound of each letter as you trace it. I want to see a nice repeat. Down. That is beautiful. Ran. Now let's start here, because then you'll have a little
In this example, the assistant breaks down the directions into parts to help the student to follow them. To make the worksheets enjoyable so that the students can complete their whole class assignment, it is important for them to be able to move at a good pace. You can support this by helping them to move on to the B side or the next worksheet quickly. Since early learners may find it challenging to turn the pages, your instruction here will be important. This may mean physically helping them turn the pages as necessary. It may also mean modeling how you want them to complete the exercises. Let's watch a clip of an assistant supporting pace through both turning the page for the student and setting the pace by modeling.
moon, star, bed, teddy bear. Train, truck, boat, bus. Truck, bus, boat, truck, train.
The assistant turns the pages and sets the pace with her finger and by saying the words quickly and with rhythm. By taking these actions, we can support student focus and enjoyment. Let's go to the next step after studying. After studying, you can help the student to remember to write their finish time on the worksheets. For some students, you will simply write the time for them. For others, you can write it and have them trace it. For those that can do it on their own without difficulty, you should encourage them. We want the students to feel a sense of accomplishment when they complete their worksheets. After the student has finished their assignment, we should mark their work with 100% and give them praise about something that they did well that day.
You want to say it again? Yeah. Okay, now what do we do with this page? Yeah, that's right. And guess what? You finished your first math Kumon, and it's 6:21. So that means we did it in 7 minutes. Can you trace that time? Beautiful job.
We can do a quick review activity using that day's classwork, which can serve as good repetition to help them remember what they studied that day. In the following video example, the student has already completed the worksheets, and you can see the 100% circles on the page.
All right. Tell me the word.
Sun.
Sun. Oh, that's very, very good. How about this one here?
Salt.
Salt and S. Very good. And let's just review the sounds one more time. Good.
The assistant uses the student's completed worksheets to review sounds with her in a brief, fun way. This concludes after studying. Was there any other common instruction the EL assistants did in all of the video examples? If you guessed praise, you would be right. Praise is an important part of your instruction with early learners. It allows them to know what behavior to continue, and it helps them to feel good about their work. To make the student interested in their Kumon worksheets and to have fun, it will be important to give specific praise before, during, and after studying. As you work with early learners, keep these points in mind. They say patience is a virtue. This is very true for an early learner assistant. Young learners are a lot of fun, but they can sometimes be challenging to keep on the task at hand. Focus on one point of improvement at a time. While early learners have many possible goals, focusing on one at a time can help them to feel an immediate sense of pride. As an EL assistant, you will want to provide encouragement and recognize the student's efforts, regardless of how small. This can have a big effect on how they feel about their work. Assistants have direct interactions with students, so providing feedback to the instructor about the student's progress and study help the instructor in making lesson planning decisions and provides insight as to when the student may be ready for a new development goal. Working with early learners can be challenging, but also fun and rewarding. They are eager to learn and full of potential. Your role as the EL assistant is crucial in nurturing their love of learning from the start by helping students to complete their worksheets with focus, interest, and enjoyment, and supporting them to meet the goals of the worksheets by following the directions. You are setting them up for success and for self-learning. Thank you for viewing the module. You are now ready for the knowledge check. Tap Next to continue. It's time